I'm Chandra Kohler, Program Director for the Neighborhood Leadership Development Program, also known as the NLDP. We are a program of the Mandel Foundation, and we're looking for 18 to 20 individuals who live in the city of Cleveland and are trying to make the city of Cleveland a better place to live. If you have a project that you are passionately working on to improve the city, please consider applying to our program. We can offer you skills to increase your leadership development and also provide you with a great network of fellow Clevelanders who are also trying to make a difference. You're going to hear from 4 of our graduates today, and they are doing amazing work in the city of Cleveland. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Vicki Trotter, and I've been working in my community actively since college, since I graduated from college. NLDP, Neighborhood Leadership Development Program, came into my life at the right time. The timing was perfect. I had been scouting around my neighborhood, talking to residents. I started a block club, I started a history club, and I was trying to get residents involved. And I can remember vividly the day that I was really feeling down about the participation of people in my community. I'd been knocking door to door. It was a hot August day. I had worked all day, and I was hot and I was tired, and it was late afternoon. And let me just say, my neighbors were less receptive to attending a block club. They weren't that enthusiastic. And I can remember vividly sweating, tired, walking down the street with my head down, and feeling really disappointed and thinking that the people in the neighborhood just really didn't care. And that little voice came to me and said that, you know, you're either part of the problem or part of the solution. And so I want to be part of the solution. Kept knocking, and that following week, the same 2-3 people showed up at the neighborhood block club. About a week later, I'm at the gym talking to a friend, and she's telling me about this new program, Neighborhood Leadership Development Program. And I'm like really skeptical, not much on programming and leadership programs, but she started talking about what a great program it was and how I could benefit. And she actually mentioned one of our former mayors were involved, and I know his enthusiasm and love of our city, of Cleveland. So I decided to give it a try. And I did, and I'm so glad. I'm really glad that I did it. It gave me such hope. And what I really took from that program is that it's not about my neighbors. I always remember that. It's about me. You know, I got to be the change I want to see. It's not about who's participating or who's not participating. It's about, am I participating? And I truly found my passion in NLDP. I found out that I love working with youth. I love working with young people, teaching them about entrepreneurship, showing them how to start their own business, what it takes to be in business, tapping into their passion.
Hi, my name is Jeanette Toms, and I'm with the NLDP, and I'm here today to talk about this exciting program that I believe is elite. It's a program geared towards Clevelanders who have a passion for doing good things and providing hope to people in the communities. I received a postcard in the mail. It was in '09, and I showed it to a colleague and asked her if she thought this was for me, and she said, yes, of course, apply. So I applied, and I was granted an interview, and unfortunately my mother died about 10 days before my interview, so I was excited about the interview, but I was having second thoughts about going because I was sad. And in my heart, I felt this was important, at least to do the interview process, because I have a hard time speaking in front of people, so I thought this would be a good skill thing for me. So I was very nervous at the interview, and probably about a week later, after their interview, which I felt went bad, I got a phone call and found out I was accepted. And in my heart, I am so glad that I did do the interview and I was accepted, because I believe it is a great program. It's fun. There's just a great group of diverse people with different skills and gifts. And the program also has helped me further my employment. I'm now working for our Area Community Development Corporation. And with the tools I received, when I started the program, my toolbox was small. And I left with a much larger one. And I believe those tools have brought me where I am today.
My name is Naja Muhammad, and I'm a list writer. So when I finished my Master of Public Administration, I was feeling a little confused, a little stuck. So I started writing a list, and one of the things that I put on my list was that I wanted to find a mentor. And very shortly after that, I got an email saying that the sign-up had been extended for a day for the NLDP program. So I called over to the office, and I believe I spoke with Chandra, and she told me get everything together and fax it over. And I was feeling really confident, which was kind of a new feeling for me, dealing with applying for something and knowing that an interview would be involved. But I was feeling confident about it, so I applied and I was accepted, and I really felt like it was for me. Before I even walked in the door, I felt like it was something for me. And when I actually came to the first session, I knew for sure that it was a good program, good for me and good for community-minded people, good for the city of Cleveland. I think that the program is really geared toward anyone who has a heart for the community, whether you have a strong foundation as far as your educational background, your work experience, or if you just have put in some effort in your own community with getting people together and getting projects off the ground. I think the program is for you. And if you've never really seen a project through, but you just have a desire to do that, I think this program will be great for you. It will give you the tools to build the confidence in yourself, as well as helping you to figure out where to find resources, how to utilize the resources that you already have that you may not know that you have. Tap into some of the things that are inside of you that maybe you were ignoring or not using to the maximum potential. So NLDP is just a great program. If you got the community in mind and in your heart, this is a great program.
Well, I can tell you this about NLDP, is that it's been a huge boon in terms of meeting and being next to people who are doing something. People on a variety of levels who are just really committed to the area, really committed to Northeast Ohio, committed to advancing people and advancing change. And it's not intimidating in the least, because it's a cadre of people who are at a variety of levels throughout society. So if you're of the mindset that to be a leader who really makes things happen, you need to be a CEO or a VP or an executive director of some great nonprofit, you're mistaken. There are people who are moving at that level. There are also people who are the person in the neighborhood who knows everyone, who knows the dynamics of the community, and really want to just make some things happen, and has found the resources or has connected with us, others within the group, to bring those resources to make change happen. So if it's change in the lives of young people or adults or young parents or seniors, or even for small businesses, that's what we're doing. That's what you're going to find at NLDP. I encourage everyone, if you're in your community, if you love this city, if you love what it's about and what it can be, and you want to get with other people who are going to empower you, whose spirit you can feed off of, the spirit of positivity and action, if you're proactive, NLDP is something you should seriously consider.